Brain CA was developed to produce AI in a more cost-saving, energy-efficient way, closer to how the human brain works, using a cellular learning system. Think of a grid of hexagons. Each cell has 6 neighboring cells. At any given time, each cell has a state, and over time it changes its state based on its immediate neighbors or its own current state. Stimuli ripple outwards as each cell communicates to its neighboring cells. One of 2 very basic signals. If you give a hex guy a fist bump, he'll greet his neighbors with fist bumps. If you give him a high five, he'll high five all of his neighbors. No words, no secret handshakes, just high fives and fist bumps. Some cells are affected by outside stimuli. These are the neighborhood trendsetters that send out a ripple of commands telling each cell that today is a fist bump day. You know how awkward it can be when you go to offer a fist bump to a high five person? Well, hex guys know that feeling too. They begin to remember which neighbors tend to fist bump and which ones high five. They might start to realize that every time they get a fist bump from their 7 o'clock neighbor, they get a high five from their 1 o'clock neighbor shortly after. They'll certainly take note of those days when they had to greet 2 neighbors at once. They just greet each other all day long, so they'll begin to predict with greater levels of certainty where these ripples of high fives and fist bumps are coming from. They'll recognize patterns and organize based on their predictions to send the stimuli more efficiently. Using these networks of neighbor-to-neighbor greetings, far-away hex guys will have an easier time associating with one another. Each individual hex guy doesn't have a lot going on upstairs. The cells themselves have very simple circuitry, but altogether these simpletons make up a complex brain that learns very quickly.